What's going on, y'all? My name's Joltage, and today I'm bringing you more LC SPL action, this time from Week 3 between Starmaster of the the Scooters, and ICT of the Cryos, which was Starmaster's team last year. First, before we get into this, I want to apologize for being as late as I am on these. I've been insanely busy. School started up, and I've literally only been home to sleep. It's been pretty shitty, to be honest. Really drained. But it's the weekend. I actually have a bit of time to chill right now. So I'm going to just knock out this and every other game I've missed so far. So you'll probably see a bunch of my videos coming up within the next few hours and over the next day, I guess. Anyway. Looking at the teams, Starmaster brought some APOM, I guess, bulky offense. We'll just call it offense. It's kind of bulky with the Staryu, Vullaby, and Krogunk, and I guess Snivy could be counted, but I mean, it's more offense. Doesn't really matter what you label it, I suppose. But over on ICT's side, we've got yet more double Chloro Sun. Madoka brought this out week 1. ICT's bringing it out here. And spoilers, Levy will bring that out in his game that I haven't done yet against OP. So I don't know what it is, but double Chloro Sun is just the SPL strat for whatever reason. I don't know. But Starmaster doesn't match up too badly against Sun from what you can see. You've got APOM, whose fake outs will be super useful for it, stalling out Sun turns and just dealing pretty solid damage. Got a Vullaby who is immune to a potential sleep powder and just pretty bulky in general. Krogunk isn't really trying to eat a weather ball or anything, but has priority if things get weakened. I mean, I know both Bellsprout and Bulbasaur resist Vacuum Wave, but I mean, you just look for chip damage sometimes. And if Onyx can keep it sturdy up, it can live anyone hit too, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, and ICT's team is just going to be your standard double Chloro Sun. I think this is just one Mon removed from Madoka's team. I think Madoka's team had an Archon in it somewhere. Not entirely sure. It was a while ago, like 3 weeks ago. Anyway. Let's just hop right into the game here. We're going to have lead APOM versus Mienfoo, where we're going to have the fake out. Now, obviously, this next turn, Fury Swipes should take Mienfoo out, but no, this Mienfoo, for some reason, is the bulkiest Mienfoo I've ever seen. Like, I really just don't understand how that didn't die, because Mienfoo dies to this normally. That, like... Like, he had to be like 15 defense or some shit to take that little damage from the APOM in it. Literally, the first time I watched this, I was actually recording this, and the first time I watched this, I was just so fucking just flabbergasted about it. I had to stop. I had to go find the calc. What the hell? Mienfoo normally dies to fake out plus Fury Swipes from Life Orb APOM. This Mienfoo is the fattest thing I've ever seen. And it doesn't die. It's going to go for the U-turn. That's okay. And APOM's going to get taken out by Diglett next turn. So much for APOM being useful this game. That was just weird. Out comes Staryu, who's going to force out ICT's Diglett into his own Staryu. He's going to eat a Scald, not get burned. And Starmaster's going to go Krogunk. Obviously, Staryu doesn't carry Psychic nearly as much this gen, so that was fairly decent for him. But ICT is going to reveal the Thunder Wave, which has been seen before on Staryu, in previous gens especially. I remember seeing it a little bit in ORAS. But again, not super common. Krogunk isn't a super fast Pokemon anyway. That would have been really bad if you went Snivy on that. But yeah, so Krogunk's going to get paralyzed, and Ice-T's going to withdraw the Staryu into the Mienfoo, This Krogan's going to go right for the Focus Blast. Focus Blast is going to do quite a bit to the Mienfoo. So, I mean, yeah, I guess ICG just runs max defense at Mienfoo. Who's going to go down to another Focus Blast? Krogan was berry juice, got it knocked off, and then unfortunately for Star Master was paralyzed the turn. I mean, it was dying anyway, and Vacuum Wave doesn't kill Diglett, but unfortunately was paralyzed, couldn't break a potential sash on the Diglett, and goes down to the Earthquake. So Diglett's putting in some work for ICT over there. Out comes Staryu, who's going to... Diglett reveals to be Sunny Day. He's going to live the Scald. He's going to live a crit Scald even. And get off an Earthquake after setting up the Sun. Out comes Bellsprout, and something dies, basically. Well, Starmaster does have Vullaby, who's going to eat the Sludge Bomb really well, actually. And Bellsprout, not Life Orb, but doesn't decide to go for like a Z move. As Vullaby's just going to roost off whatever damage would have come in. As Staryu comes in, assumingly going to fire off an Ice Beam, but no, goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm just pausing because I feel like I'm talking really quickly. But yeah, so Starmaster Staryu has been paralyzed. Staryu in general is not running Natural Cure as much as it did last gen, since you can run Analytic Hydro Pump. However, since Starmaster didn't have Hydro Pump, or at least chose not to go for it, I don't see why you would run dual Water move on Staryu, though. So that could lead you to believe that it is, in fact, Natural Cure, I suppose. You know, the log will tell. But right now, Starmaster's down on... Starmaster Staryu is paralyzed. As ICT's going to go out to his Vulpix, which is pretty good in the Sun. Scald does negligible damage, and Staryu is actually Natural Cure. Starmaster's going to have to go to Vullaby, who dodges the Fire Blast, which is really nice for it, as Starmaster needs Vullaby as healthy as possible in order to deal with the Bellsprout and Bulbasaur. Both go out to their Staryus. ICT doesn't want any of that, and is going to switch into his Bulbasaur on the Ice Beam. Bulbasaur is going to lose 3/4 of its health to it, but is going to be able to take out Staryu next turn with the Solar Beam. Out comes Vullaby once again, and Bulbasaur is going to prove to be the Z-move one, but Vullaby is going to eat that acid downpour like it's breakfast. Went right for the knockoff, had to be afraid of the growth there. So Vullaby's quite low, as Vulpix is going to come out and fire off a Fire Blast to Starmaster, is going to switch to his Onix there. Vullaby is low, but it still can potentially win this game, especially if it can find a way to roost on something. Say Sun's down and Bellsprout is out for some reason. But it can't take a Fire Blast there, so Starmaster's going to go to his Onix. That Fire Blast does so much damage. It's going to do over half. And Starmaster, not wanting to risk the Speed Tie, is going to go into his Snivy, as ICT is going to go out to his Staryu. So Starmaster wins that bit. But out comes Vulpix again to reset the Sun. Snivy's going to go for the Glare, and is going to keep going for the Glare, trying to stall out Sun turns. If this was a sub Snivy, that would be really nice for it, as ICT is going to get unlucky and fully parried 2 times in a row. Proves to be a Z-move Snivy. Breakneck Blitz. I believe that's the normal type move, so I think that's Z Ring Out, which is I think that's 190. It might be 190 base power Z move there, but it's going to take out the Vulpix. And out is going to come the Bellsprout, who's going to go for the Sludge Bomb, take out Snivy really easily. And Onix is going to come in. Onix does have its Sturdy still, so ICT is going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And, Starmaster is going to reveal the Dragon Tail. Not super common on Onix, though. We've seen it twice. We'll have seen it twice this week. Staryu is going to come out, kill the Onix with the Scald through the Sun. And all comes down to this as ICT Staryu proves not to have the ice beam. I think, yeah, no, I caught the very end of this game, probably like from like turn 25, I want to say. I caught the very end of this game live. And like in my head I'm like, all right, so ICT's got this. All he needs to do is have ice beam on a Staryu and it's over. But he doesn't have ice beam on a Staryu. Volbee's taken literally 1 damage from the Scald Under the Sun and is going to be able to roost and just win the game. Now, because Bellsprout is slower than it, can't take it out, and Staryu can't do anything to it either. It's going to fire off Scalds, hope to get off a burn. It's going to recover on the knockoff. Recover after being knocked off. And just fire off more Scalds. Doesn't get a burn once again. Brave Bird's going to bring it down to 20. And is going to fire off a Scald. Again, no burn, as Starmaster's going to go for the roost. One last try. Gets unlucky. And Staryu's going to go down. Out comes Bellsprout. And Brave Bird's going to take that out. I don't know if the burned Brave Bird would have killed. I feel like it would. Bellsprout's not incredibly bulky. But, so yeah, that was a weird game. That was just weird sets from people. And it just, yeah. But Starmaster did win. ICT's max defense Mienfoo was weird. His non-Ice Beam Staryu, especially in Sun and Moon, is weird. But, and it ended up costing him the game. But he, I guess, played well with what he had. And Starmaster is going to pull that out. Improve to 1 and 2 on that. I think he was 0-2 heading into the week. Could be wrong. I don't really have the records down pat, I'm going to be honest. The ICT is going to fall to 1 and 2 on that, I believe. So they're both going to end the week 3 at 1 and 2. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll talk about it in the comments or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, if you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, comment with any feedback you have, and stay subscribed for more competitive LC content, including every single LC game this SPL. Promise, I will get them. I might not always get them live, but I will get them. So yeah. Anyway, until next time, my name is Joltage, and I'll see you later.